Hi everyone, it's Jeannie Ellis, also known as Scrapbooking Mama. And today I want to share a project with you that I'm going to do using some product that I won from a company called Unity Stamp Company. This is in no way sponsored by them or anyone else or Instagram. I won it on Instagram. It's no way sponsored by anyone. This is just something that I'm doing. But let me show you the products that I got. First of all, I got a couple of the Deco foil, the silver shattered glass, and the pink quartz Deco foils. And then I got a stamp called Almighty God. Now, I'm going to take this transfer gel and then I'm going to place it on top of my stencil once I get my stencil on top of the paper. I just simply peel it off because it is pre-sticky. I love that. I'm not sure where I got it. And then I just lay it down on top of my paper. Once I get that done, I'll be smoothing on the gel. I'm going to try to get it as evenly as possible because that way maybe I can use the whole thing. If not, then I'll just cut down what I need. So I'm going to place it on here. I don't even know where I got this anymore or how much it is or if they even have them in stock anymore. And I can see I didn't put it down even, so I will have to trim it out. But anyway, now that I've got my stencil on here, you take a palette knife. Now I'm not sure if this one's going to work that well. And just place it on here. And you want to remove the excess gel. Now I did try using this gel on a stamp and it worked pretty good, but it missed a lot of spots and you know I was experimenting. Okay, while that's drying and I see that I got some bumpy spots on there and I'm afraid if yeah, see, I may have messed up that one. I'm afraid if I do anything to it, I'll mess it up. I've never done this before. And, I've got to let it sit for an hour. So wait, the trick on it I discovered is that you need to have pull your knife flat across. Not this way because then it gets underneath and it makes a bump. So, and I didn't realize that until too late. But that's the trick according to what I just did. And realizing it too late. So now the next thing that I want to do, and I think I'm going to be using I'm debating between the two. I think I'm going to use the shattered glass for that once it's dry. Okay, now while this is drying, the other piece is drying, I'm going to take some silver luster paper that I got through a company called Paper Temptress, if I can think there. And I'm going to place this inside my stamping platform. And because this is a rubber stamp, I've got to make sure that my stamping platform, the word rubber reads up here on the top. If I read the word rubber, then I've got it on right. But if I read the word clear, then I've got it around the other, I've got it on wrong. So, rubber stamp, rubber side up. So I'm going to place where I want it, and I will be trimming this piece of paper out anyway, so it doesn't have to be exactly in the center as long as I've got enough that I want to trim out. So I want to see if I got it on fairly straight. Now, I forgot to put my magnets on. Always put your magnets on. It comes with two, but I took two out of the bigger one that I've got because to me it needs four, and you can buy the extra ones if you want, the magnets. But since I've got two platforms, I'll just go ahead and use the one I got. how the other one. So I'm taking a StazOn ink because this is silver luster paper. I just think it would be better if I use this kind of ink instead of a water-based. Raise it up. And this is what I like about these platforms. I didn't get all the word on here. All the letters did not get inked up good. So that means all I have to do, since I don't move the stamp and I don't move the paper, all I have to do is do some re-inking. And that's good. So I'm going to take a pad, a wipe that is, and clean this off. Now be careful you don't get these magnets stuck together because it is hard to get them loose. I've done it, so I know. Okay, now I'm going to take my small trimmer and I'm just going to try to trim this off as, you know, make it pretty even. I want to make sure, see, this is the even side, straight edge, I mean. These were cut crooked, so I'm just going to go put the straight side up there. I know it looks funny right now, but believe me, it's straight. If it's off, it's probably my inking position. There we go. Okay, so I've got a piece of silver paper left over from my stash, also from the same company, the Paper Temptress. And I am going to tape on this piece to that silver because I think that would be pretty, because I'm going to be using the silver foil. So hopefully it all comes together the way I'm thinking it will. Okay, there's that now. Since this is done, the other piece by now has dried that I will be using the Deco foil on, and I've already cut the piece out that I'm going to use for this, and I'm going to get ready and place it inside of my laminator, and I'll be right back. So let's peel this off and see what it does. And it transferred beautifully. Even though I got some gel in the back, you know, so be careful. Apparently I was sloppy about it. You can use this for another project if you want to. I love that. So I'm going to set that aside. And then I'm going to be doing some trimming here. So I'm going to go ahead and trim the edges, because I don't want the those pieces on there that I got gel on. When I placed it on there, I was trying to do it as evenly as possible. Now, because this is shattered glass, the mistakes that I had on there with the gel not being totally even, really is covering it really well. So I like that even better. Just a little bit more there. Okay, now I don't usually make my cards 6x6. I usually make them the A2 size, or which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, or I make them, you know, 4x6 or something like that. Okay, so you have this gorgeous shattered glass, the silver shattered glass, and then there's this piece right here. They're both metallic. This one's metallic, the silver from Paper Temptress, and this is the Deco foil that I got from Unity Stamp Company. And I am going to get ready, and I'm deciding how I want to make my card now, because I want to use it all, but I may divide it up and use it for 2 different cards. I don't know yet. I am wondering if this would look good on the black. And I honestly think it will look good on black. So, and I am going to trim it down some because this, I've got 8.5 by 11 sheet here and I don't have any of the bigger paper. Otherwise, I would use the whole thing. But I am going to have to cut it down. But that just means I'm going to have 2 different cards made from it, which is okay. Man, I love that. That is so pretty. And thanks again to Unity Stamp Company for the win. I am loving this. I could do it this way. Here we go. I should have thought that. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. But now I can use it like that. So I'm going to go ahead and tape it down. It doesn't matter which way it goes on this. I do see one spot that I made an error on. I have no idea. I didn't know I did that, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. Okay, I thought I had some black trim. Sorry, my kitty stole my chair, so I had to get a different one. I thought I had some regular black trim, but I do have some black lace. I'm going to see what this looks like on it. And I think that will look pretty on there. And this will be over here. And I may put some other embellishments on it. And then I will do that, and I will be back to show you the finished project. Okay, here's my finished card. And what I did is, I showed you what I was going to do and everything, and I added the lace trim. But then I thought, maybe I could use some of that those pieces that I had cut off, thinking they were a waste. But I think it makes a pretty good little trim there to add to the lace. So it's a pretty simple card. It's pretty CAS, I guess you can call it. Except you do have to do some work to this part here, which was so fun. I enjoyed it a lot. So I hope that you enjoy watching this and that you will like and subscribe if you're not already a subby. And I will see you on my next video. Thank you for watching. Many blessings. Bye for now.